Hello, how are you?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. So first question is, how would you describe your transition to VLE and teleworking?
I can say it's been really tricky because we have had to change, and by we, I think the entire ISK community, but speaking as a teacher, it's been a really big change because one of the best ways to teach, and I think the gratification we all get from teaching is being able to see the kids learn and actually talk to them. And watch that spark as they understand something and be able to actually, if they have any misunderstanding or any challenges, we're there to be able to catch them when they fall, so to speak. And that has been very hard, to be able to transition that kind of thing into a virtual environment is really hard. But I think what I can say has really, really helped is my amazing team. So I have a team of teachers where we have just worked together constantly, and we all, bring our questions to each other, and no judgments whatsoever. And we've been able to kind of figure out our way through virtual learning. And I would say the energy that I get from it is just connecting with the kids every day, sometimes one-on-one, sometimes in small groups, and just seeing how they're doing. That connection is really important.
Okay, and just wondering, so within like your guys' lesson structures and plans, what kind of steps are you taking to make sure that you keep your students engaged?
There are many layers to it. The first layer is just the simplicity of getting the information to a third grader in a way that they can understand. And that has many layers of complexity to it when you're looking at a screen. And one of the ways that we have thought that we could make it, the connections really constant, is we create morning messages every day so that they can see our faces and hear our voices. We have video lessons posted every day. So the lessons that they're getting are from people that are familiar to them. And we're just trying to be available for them as much as possible anytime they have any questions. It's a quick Zoom chat or something like that. And I think flexibility has also been very key, because different kids have gone through VLE with different challenges, and not treating everyone the same has been extremely important. And just being flexible for the kids has helped, I think.
Okay, thank you. So next question, what have you been doing to keep yourself mentally stimulated?
Many things. The first thing I think is, because our first and foremost concern is to make sure that the kids are feeling good and are well. And by kids, I mean the kids that we teach. And you as a teacher feel a little bit helpless knowing that they're so far away and like all across the globe. I would say that the connections I have with my team has really saved my sanity and helped me to feel empowered to be able to reach the kids or to do my job well as you can within VLE. So in the workplace environment, connecting with my colleagues every single day has been a godsend, and they're such incredible people. In at home, we have come up with new routines, as I'm sure everyone in VLE situation has, and we make sure that we're eating dinner together every single night, that we share chores together. And I think it's helped our family to develop a sense of community that we didn't have before, where we have to do a lot of the work to make sure that our environment is cozy and clean and that kind of thing. So I think I've learned a lot from, I didn't give my kids as much credit as I should have. They've really grown up a lot. So yeah, I've grown up along with them. So that has been a way. And I think also in the friends sphere, I've not been able to see all the friends that I used to. And I really have made it a goal to catch up with someone every day, whether it's my mother or my friend or someone that I haven't spoken to in a long time. I just try and make that one connection a day, and it really does give you a lot of energy, even though you can't see them face to face.
Okay, it's really good to hear.
Yeah.
And kind of going off of that, what have you been doing to keep yourself and your kids, or just in general your family, physically active?
That one has been very difficult. We have tried to shut off our work time during the evening hours, so like after 5 o'clock or so. So between the hours of 5 and 7 o'clock, that's usually outside time. So just taking a walk around the compound, playing games with each other and things like that. I have to say that's the area of most challenge because there is a lot of work to do and there's a lot of housework to do and all of those kinds of things. So yeah, that's still ongoing.
Yeah, I think it's kind of difficult because I would say I'm fortunate. Like I have a big front yard, and before I got on the call with you, I did some laps around my front yard, and I've been doing like calisthenics and stuff. But I know not everyone has room to do that, or not everyone knows what to do. So it's
Yeah,
challenging.
and you need kind of incentive. Maybe we should do a virtual exercise class or
Yeah.
something.
So next question is so you've discussed a bit about how you're connecting with others. So could you maybe expand a bit more on that?
Yes. So you kind of take connections for granted, is what I've learned during this time of just homestay. So when we were going to school and we had our regular lives and all of that, I would have a lot of human connection. I consider myself an introvert. I love my alone time, and it's something that I draw strength from. Um, but then being completely shut off from people has made me realize that I drew strength from people a lot more than I thought. So the little hellos that you get from colleagues or friends as you're walking by the hallway, or even seeing people, does give you strength. And a few weeks into VLE, I found that we were talking with each other as a family a lot, but then I kind of felt cut off from the people that I would normally see. So it has taken a concerted effort, I think, to get that ball rolling. So I think it was maybe the third week of VLE where I said, actually, it's very important to connect with people one-on-one. And so I just wrote it down as a goal. I write down things to help me remember what is important to me. And now it's kind of second nature. I just pick someone from a list and just pick up the phone, say, how are you doing? It doesn't have to be a video call. But I think we have to fabricate those connections now because they don't come naturally. We're not going out of the house, as we used to. But those really are food for the soul because you get to hear from, hearing the human voice is really important. And I was telling my 8-year-old daughter the other day that you get different things from different people, and not one person can provide you with everything that you need. So you have a friend that makes you laugh. You have another one that you can talk to for, without judgment. You have another one where you kind of bounce ideas off of, and it's important to keep those connections going, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, like today I was just even thinking about the breakfast bar at Valentine's, and like I'm introverted as well, so in the mornings I would go up there and like study by myself or something. But even just being in the presence of other people, even if you're not talking to them, but just sitting
Yeah.
there, like you don't
Yeah,
realize how much like positive energy you get from that. So I kind of miss that.
exactly.
So just
Yeah,
like I'm learning how to reach out to people and be a bit more proactive.
yeah.
So let's see. And last question. So do you have
Mhm.
any last thoughts or any bits of advice that you'd like to offer others?
Yes, I think for me, the biggest learning that I've had during BLE is that you you kind of have to be at peace with letting things go. So I have very high expectations of myself and people around me and the kind of work that I do, and being cut off from the things that we normally do has been very difficult to be able to do the things that exactly the way that I would have liked to do them. But I think there's a certain kind of peace in knowing that you're doing your best. If you put your best 100% every single day, given the circumstances that you have, that is the best that you can do. And I think a constant reminder for me that my best has to be good enough because I can't give more than that has helped a lot to just help me to be in a reflective mood and to be grateful. I think every day we do as a family try and um, when we're sitting at the dinner table, just try and think of what are the things that we're grateful about today, because it is hard to let go of the things that we used to, and spending a little bit of time being grateful can help to lift your spirits.
I definitely agree with that. So thank you very much, Ms. Merhazion, and have a wonderful day.
Thank you.